Hello, my dear friends. It's me, Ksenia. I guess you already remember this. And dear friends, today we're gonna speak about the most terrifying topic. If Russian case will be not clear for you, dear friends, get ready for the Russian verb. But dear friends, actually, everything is possible if we will go step by step. Don't hurry to understand everything in Russian verb. So that's why in today's video we will try to understand the main idea of Russian verb as it was with noun, with adjective. So today let's understand the main idea of the Russian verb, how it works, how to use it in Russian language. So dear friends, what's actually verb is? Verb shows us action, yes? But dear friends, as in English, as in Deutsch, for example, Latvian, and in Russian, and in many other languages, verb also connected with the time. So it's not only shows that action was happened, but it shows when action was happened. And dear friends, that's why we need to talk with you about 3 types of time as it is in English as well. It is future, present and past. So there are 3 times which express when exactly situation happened, counting from the moment, from the now point. So if we count from now, it's present, and if it was before, it's past, if it will be, it's future. Yes? And dear friends, as in English, there are some specific times, right? We have present and then it goes present simple, present continuous, present perfect continuous. In Russian, we also have some tricks to show the specifics of the time, of this present, past or future. Dear friends, and express this idea in Russian, we have совершенный вид глагола и несовершенный вид глагола, which in English will be perfect aspect of the verb and not perfect, imperfect aspect of the verb. And dear friends, in this name you already can understand the idea of this difference between the verb. One of the verb shows that action already was done or it will be done. And imperfect aspect shows us that action just was, or it is, or it will be. But we don't care about was it complete or will it be complete or not. It just exists and that's already enough. Dear friends, and now I want that we would compare English types of expressing time and Russian types of expressing time. So let's see how they are connected, how they shows their aspects. Dear friends, let's take 2 English times, present simple and present continuous. Present simple shows us that action happens in general. Present continuous shows us that action happens at the moment, right? So if we will translate such sentences in Russian, they will be usually translated as with help of verb in imperfect aspect. So dear friends, let's take an example. Present simple. I write letters often. In Russian we'll say Я пишу письма часто. And пишу will be imperfect aspect of the verb. Or for example, I'm writing letters now. And in Russian, we will say Я пишу письма сейчас. So, dear friends, for both of the present simple and present continuous in Russian, we will use verb in imperfect aspect пишу. Я пишу. I'm writing. I write. And dear friends, actually, for present time in Russian, we use only imperfect aspect of the verb. But for the past, we will use both as imperfect as perfect aspects. So, dear friends, right now let's take such times as present perfect continuous, past continuous, and past simple. So, dear friends, yes, here we will have also present perfect continuous, because what actually shows us present perfect continuous? That action was lasting for some time in past, and we don't really care about the result. We just know that it was happening for a period of time before now, right? And that's why present perfect continuous will be in Russian like past time with imperfect verb. Past continuous, once again, action was lasting in past. We don't care about result. That's why it's imperfect aspect in Russian. And with past simple, here in English, there is no difference between was action completed in past or not. We still may use past simple. In Russian, it won't be the same. So here we will care about was action completed or not. So that's why we translate past simple as imperfect aspect in Russian only in case if we don't care about was action completed or not. Dear friends, I will give you some examples, right? In English, we would say in present perfect continuous, I've been writing letter for 3 hours. And in Russian, we will translate it like Я писала письмо 3 часа. And писала will be imperfect aspect of the verb. So then we will take past continuous, and it will be I was writing letter when she came. And in English we will say, and in Russian, dear friends, we will say Я писала письмо, когда она вошла. And dear friends, писала will be imperfect form aspect of the verb. And dear friends, once again, we will translate the same писала as in present perfect continuous as in past continuous. Dear friends, and last will be past simple. I wrote a letter yesterday, and here we translate it as imperfect aspect in Russian only in case if we don't care did I write this letter till the end, was action completed or not. If we don't care, we say Я писала письмо вчера. And again we use this verb писала, which shows that it is imperfect aspect of the verb. Dear friends, and finally for you, perfect form aspect of the verb with past times. So dear friends, if in English it is present perfect, because what actually present perfect shows that action happened in past, but result we have in present. So it was completed in past and we have result in present. In Russian present perfect, it will be already past with usually perfect aspect of the verb. Also, it will be past simple, and you may say in what cases it will be past simple, I guess, dear friends. Past simple if we do care about was action completed or not. So if it's completed and we care about it, it's past simple, which we will translate as perfect aspect in Russian. And dear friends, also it will be past perfect, because what actually past perfect is that action was completed before another action. So it's totally past. So it's totally perfect aspect of the verb in Russian, right? You see already, I guess. So dear friends, some example. Present perfect. I've just written letter. In Russian we will say Я только написала письмо. And here, dear friends, you see that we make perfect form with help of prefix. And dear friends, we won't talk about how to make this perfect and imperfect forms in Russian right now. Yes, but dear friends, the idea usual with prefixes. But these prefixes add some more details, some more information as well in verb. For example, like you have in English, such verbs like you have go and then it goes prepositions go out, go with, go in, and so on, and there are different meanings of the verb already. Yeah, the same we have in Russian with these prefixes, so it shows that action was completed or not, and also adds some more information. But here actually написала shows just that action was completed. So я только написала письмо. Написала, perfect aspect of the verb. Or past simple. I wrote a letter yesterday. So, dear friends, in English we have the same example, yes, with imperfect form. But here we will translate in Russian as perfect form if we do care that action was completed. And here we will translate the same sentence already, not like я писала письмо вчера, but like я написала письмо вчера, because we want to show that I completed this action. Action was completed. And yes, dear friends, написала will be once again the same. And the last past perfect. I had written letter when she came. In Russian we will say я написала письмо, когда она пришла. Написала письмо. And here, dear friends, написала will be perfect aspect of the form, and пришла, also action was completed, also perfect aspect of the verb. Dear friends, write me in the comments. Is information clear for you? Does it help you? So, dear friends, and the last thing which we have to talk about is how to talk about future in Russian, right? So, dear friends, for future in Russian, we will use as perfect as imperfect aspect of the verb. And let's try to understand the difference. So, dear friends, we will use future simple if we do care that action was completed in future, or we will use future perfect because it already shows that action will be completed in future at the specific time. In these cases, in Russian, we will use perfect aspect of the verb. Examples. I will write a letter tomorrow, and it means that I will complete this action tomorrow. In Russian, we will say Я напишу письмо завтра. Now, once again, this prefix helps us to make this perfect aspect of the verb. Or, dear friends, future perfect. I will have written letter till 10. Я напишу письмо к 10. Напишу. Once again, the same form as it was for future simple, yes? So, dear friends, it was perfect aspect of the verb. And now, how to talk about imperfect aspect of the verb in future, yes? So, in English, it will be similar to the time future simple if action will be lasting in future and we don't care about the result of it. Will be it completed or in future or not. And of course, future continuous because it shows that action will be lasting in future and the result of action doesn't matter, right? So, dear friends, examples. Future simple. I will write a letter tomorrow, as it was in previous example, right? But here, if we don't care about the result, so I will do this action, but I don't know will I complete it or not. I don't care about it. I would say, Я буду писать письмо. And here, dear friends, we use this verb быть, to be, to make form. Я буду писать письмо завтра. And dear friends, for future continuous, in English we will have such example. I will be writing letter at 10 tomorrow. So at 10 I will be doing this action for some period of time, yes? And in Russian we will say, I guess you already may translate it. Я буду писать письмо завтра в 10. And both those words буду писать all together shows us that it is a perfect aspect of the verb писать, to write, писать. So dear friends, that's actually it for today, and I guess that this light beginning might motivate you and show that small steps will bring you a great results, because now I guess many things become more clear. Dear friends, I would ask you to write me in comments what do you think of Russian verb, and was this information helpful for you? Maybe you still have some questions. But dear friends, for today, that's actually it. But I will see you very, very soon, so I could really Russian you, dear friends. Bye bye. Love you.